Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Does Football Stand. Thank you very much for tuning in to Darryl Johnson from Middlesbrough, North East of England today. Now, this is obviously a video I've planned for a while. Boro season review 2018-19. For me, I've enjoyed meeting a lot of new people. A lot of people I've met obviously Yusuf a few times. Danny Mercado I've actually met this season. Tony Parkinson, CEO of Middlesbrough Council at the end of the season. But I've met a lot of nice people as well. And you know, it's been fabulous doing these vlogs. Really enjoyed them. The season though, it's been very below average. It's been very below our standards. Our standards were to get promoted, and Tony Peters didn't do that. And not sure whether that's because we have some deadwood in our team, maybe, or maybe it's just because these tactics aren't good enough. And I think we do have some deadwood. I think Hugo's not good enough, for starters. I think there's some players we will get rid of. We do need to rebuild the squad. But I think if you look at August, we started very well, started on the front foot, unbeaten. Obviously played Leeds at the end of the month, and that ended 0-0, and that just showed that we were unbeaten as well as Leeds, and we were in the top 2 at that point, so we were doing fantastically well. September, October time, we started to lose it a bit. We started to drop points in games that we should be winning. Rotherham we didn't win against, I think that was November, and we should have beaten them. We dominated them. So it's been one of those games this season. It's been a roller coaster season. It's been up and down, left and right. We've been going up and down the table, into the playoffs, into the promotion places, and then back in the playoffs and down the playoffs, and out of the playoffs even. And I think into December. December was the start of our doom. Yeah, we always seem to do bad around Christmas time, and that showed. We only won about 2 games in December. That was against Ipswich and David Hoyle's Royals. Otherwise, that was a very poor month against teams that we could have beaten, and teams, of course, we weren't going to beat anyway. Sheffield Wednesday we should have beaten. No, we were better than them, and we just couldn't beat them in the end. January, we saw some improvement, and we were getting some decent results. Obviously, Derby away, Millwall at home. Obviously, nicked points off them. We, some good games in them months. February, start of a possible downfall, lost against Sheffield United, and we started to go up and down in the results. March was certainly a downfall, as well as April. We ended up with a lot of results not going our way, 6 defeats on the bounce, and then of course May came down to the final day, beat Rotherham 2-1, just couldn't win the playoff spot because Derby won, so it was disappointing. But I'm obviously going to try and keep this as short as possible. I think though there's a lot of players we need to get rid of. Hugo starts not very good at the minute. He's good at holding up the ball, just no good at shooting. And there's of course Pulis is gone now, so who do we bring in as the new manager, and what will actually happen in the transfer window? Will we sign anyone? Who knows? The only person we really signed this season, obviously, signed Aidan Flint, who has been awful. He can't win a header and he's 6'6". Our main good signing was John Owen McKelly. He was our only signing in January, and he was on a free. So, I think next season, whoever comes in as manager, obviously, I think it's likely to be either Chris Shooten, Woodgate, possibly Jokanovic or something like that. I'd take any of them. Not really Woodgate, not sure about him yet, but it depends. I think though, if it was me, I would build a squad around the youth, because I think the youth deserve a chance. I think they've been quite decent. Lewis Wing, Tavernier doesn't really get a start, so why not play some of the youth and build a squad around them for next season? I think that would be decent. But of course, Danny Mercado, he said it's not been a brilliant season, obviously in one of the interviews. Obviously Yusuf, last home game season as well, he said that it's been an underwhelming season. So it's fair to say it's been lots of ups and downs. It's not been a great season overall, so hopefully next season we can make a push and hopefully we can win promotion under a new manager who hopefully will have more attacking options on him and will have some better tactics than Pulis. But that is it for this season. A big thank you to all support for this season. As I say, it'll only be about 5 minutes long, but thanks for the support this season. It's been absolutely brilliant. The matchday vlogs will continue next season. Might be some pre-season games we might actually get to go to, but that is it for this season. That's my little mini Boro review, but thank you all very much for tuning in, and we'll see you next season for more Boro videos. Let me know what your thoughts are on Boro's season in the comment section down below. We'll catch you later.